But look, as you were talking about causation and proximity, running through my head was, what sort of information will claimants need to provide over and above the sort of information such as financial statements, accounting records, or other financial data that would support their claim for a COVID-related business interruption claim?
Yes, okay, well, I think, Paul, that's going to become clearer as the courts make their determinations on different things in terms of, what might be needed. But let's not forget that restrictions that have been imposed have not been done evenly across states or even cities. Or suburbs. And that brings to mind the Northern Beaches during this sort of Christmas period, when the north part of the Northern Beaches had different restrictions to the southern part of the Northern Beaches.
Which left Sydney untouched.
And left the rest of us untouched. And so those businesses operating in those areas are going to have very different stories about the impacts of COVID on their business, and particularly as that all occurred during the peak holiday season. But coming back to the unusual type of information that I expect claimants will have to provide to support any claim that they put together, I imagine it's going to be things like actual copies of government measures that were mandated, including the periods of such measures and the scope of restrictions imposed in particular areas. If you're a business that has a number of outlets in different parts of either the city, the state, or the country itself, you're going to have to identify the percentages or the parts of your business that were affected in different ways, potentially, in different places. There could be access issues that you need to identify in different places.
Not forgetting that access was changed gradually throughout and then wound back a number of times.
Exactly, which leads to the point that there may have been losses in discrete periods of time. So a loss may have occurred here, improvement, back down to lockdown. Other statistics such as support for changes in footfall, for example, in a shopping centre, a retail shopping centre, and even official documents that refer to the infection rate in the area in which your business operates.
Great point.
Not to mention, I think more than ever, monthly sales figures and expenditure will be much more important than otherwise it would be the case. So, well, I think I could go on forever, and I
think you've done a great job today.